Now, when I tell you that hip-hop's my life, I mean that. I honestly do nothing but write and rap. I don't go out late at nights anymore, chasing drunk whores and puking in public like before. I'm a happier guy these days since I purchased a mic and found a DJ. But back when I was just 15, I was catching a glimpse of what would become my dream. It might have started with an Illmatic jam that I'd bump in the back of my mom's minivan. But I recalled around the same time T-Rock's conspiracy theory was blowing my mind. God damn, how's he rap so fast? He killed 3-6 on Mr. Big Man. Yeah, so I found my true love way before I got dumped back in 08's December. But you remember how depressed I was? Damn, luckily hip-hop came and saved me again in the form of a friend and a mentor to me. Cause I met Blaze B the following January at a party that my ex was also attending with her new man. So I was drunk and Fenton, met Striz, and he introduced me to Blaze. Talked about hip-hop for what seemed to be days. Now I spit too, laughing at the music I made. But the first stage was starting the Tairy Hesticles page. Posted tunes, watched heads, subscribe to the concept of keeping hip-hop alive. And I'll never be able to thank you all enough for bumping real music and becoming my crutch to this fucked up maze that I walk around in. But if I fail at my passion, I know at least I found it. T-Cat put me on my first track, and I think we tamed the time forever with that. Cause as soon as his fingers hit the record button, adrenaline was rushing. I knew that I'd found something, and that was just a couple months back. So the feedback helped me continue on this path. So thank you to everyone that's shown me a glimpse of the future containing the old me. That's Kathy, my father, and my mother. That's Ellis, that's any jock with a hot girlfriend making me jealous. That's the Frolex, that's Aerospace, that's D-Cat, and even that ex that helped me grow in the past. That's Jennifer Franzak, that's Sean Walker, two professors that challenged me to think harder. That's Volker and AJ, that's Big Barney. We don't see each other much, but you're family to me. That's Kiefer and Brandon, the few in Carbondale that gave a glimpse of hope inside a living hell. That's my Aunt Sue, that's my Grandma Kay, because they installed some badass into this blood. That's my brother Joe, and that's my little sister for taking the time to help me sketch my picture. That's Mr. Hahn from back in that class for letting me know when I wasn't immature ass. That's Stacy Hovey, you were just hot, I mean serious, I wanted to fuck you a lot. But I gotta thank the underground heads, otherwise the art of hip-hop would be dead. And if you weren't listening, my spirit would be too. So most importantly, I'd like to thank you, the YouTube listener, taking time out your day just to give this love. Now I give life a shrug, but I still think about how my happiness is in a decade-long drought. So I open a notebook and fill blank page, and thank your brain for putting words on the page. Thank you, depression, you keep me second guessing. The happy couples that turn love into obsession, I thank them too, cause if they weren't so happy, I wouldn't be lonely enough to understand what sad means. I thank the trees for catching the summer breeze, and the leaves remind me of the beauty I see. And when I finally find some happiness inside me, it's likely I'll thank whatever God might be. I thank my experience is good and bad, and I thank the paranoia for all the stress I have, cause that's a disorder that keeps my life in order, helps me stay on the edge, so I'm thanking the border. I thank the shortest straw that life dealt me, helps me appreciate things like being healthy. Cause when you see happier people all around you, you start to thank the smaller things that found you. Damn, I'm thanking this pen in my hand that sketched two legs from a mental stand. And I'm thanking the plans that I've got for myself, because goals can help redefine your mental health. I thank the small wealth that I've accumulated, helped me buy my first CD and the radio to play it. I thank the world I created inside my mind, helps me hide from my monsters sometimes. I thank the time that I've got before boot camp. When January comes, I gotta boot up, man. So I take my time, writing like a maniac. I'm thanking all my friends from years way back, DJ Attack and Rama, the rest of the Dirty Crew. Wouldn't be making music if it wasn't for you. I'm thanking Ponce, and I'm thanking Anthony for giving me the job that I work at currently. Of course I'm thanking David, and I'm thanking Blaze for giving me the balls to take the lyrics off the page and maybe come to the stage someday. I don't know, but right now I'm just thanking my studio. I'm thanking all I know and all that I learned. Eventually we gotta pass, but I'm waiting my turn. So until the day comes when I'm pinched in and earned, I'm thanking the days I live as wisdom's intern.